Okay, I'm about to make Egg Nog. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 6 egg yolks that I've separated the yolks from the eggs, and I'm gonna add one half of a cup of granulated domino sugar. One half of a cup of granulated domino sugar. Then I'm gonna whisk the eggs, the yolks together with the sugar. Till it becomes nice and creamy. Light and creamy. Then in my saucepan, on medium heat, I'm going to add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Yep, man, 1 cup of cream. Yep. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. 2 cups of milk. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And one half a teaspoon of nutmeg. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep whisking this. I'm gonna keep stirring it until it starts to simmer. Okay, so now my eggnog or my milk cream mixture is simmering. So that means it's not too hot. That means I let it cook on medium for about 5 or 6 or 7 minutes. And my eggnog is at around 125 degrees Fahrenheit. So you cook it on medium until it gets to about 175 degrees Fahrenheit. Then once you do that, remove it from the heat, and you add 1 tablespoon of the milk cream mixture at a time to your eggs and to your egg sugar mixture. 1 tablespoon at a time while you're whisking it. And you're gonna do this until you've added most of the milk egg mixture. Once you've added most of the milk and cream mixture into the egg mixture. Just keep doing it until it gets pretty thin. Keep adding it 1 tablespoon at a time. Okay, that's fine. So yep. So I added about maybe 10 or 12 tablespoons to it. You see how thin it is. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put the saucepan back on the heat and pour my mixture into my saucepan, just like this. Then I'm gonna keep whisking it until it thickens. And until it reaches a temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit on the thermometer. I'm gonna keep whisking it. And keep whisking it. See, it's starting to thicken right now. It's thickening. You just want to keep whisking it constantly. Until it thickens. starting to thicken. Starting to get nice and thick. Okay, let me check I'm going to check the temperature. Okay, that's hot enough. That's more than hot enough. So I'm going to take it off and keep whisking it a little bit more. This is thick enough. This is more than thick enough. Keep whisking it. See, now when you're making an eggnog, you want to check the temperature. You don't want it to get too far over 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's a little bit too hot, about 180. But it'll thicken as it cools. So you just let it sit in the pot for a little bit. And let it thicken. So now I'm going to add, now that I've removed it from the heat, I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whisk that in. And you can strain it. You can use like one of these mesh strainers on this if you want, but I don't use one of these. I'm gonna just pour it into and let it cool off a little bit for about maybe 15 minutes. Pour it into a container and let it chill and get cold. And that's your eggnog.